The following video may contain sensitive topics. The views and opinions of the presenter to these are plainly his own. Furthermore, any and all views and opinions of the presenter do not in any way reflect the views, opinions, statements, and advocacies of his personal contacts, his family, his affiliations, and his profession. While the presenter makes a commitment that all content is original, he is obliged to cite references or acknowledge resources mentioned or used in the production of this video. This disclaimer is also written in the description below.
Okay, so pasensya na, medyo inaantok na rin ako at this point kasi the whole day and nag-ayos kami dito and actually bagong ligo lang ako by the time of this recording and medyo gabi na rin, so late na rin yung recording na to ng TLDR, but as I promised, I have to get into this week's TLDR, so let's do it. Hi guys, Ian here. Let's get on with last week's topics on this episode of TLDR. Una sa lahat, marami sa mga nakita kong posts last week ay yung tungkol dun sa Senate hearing, dun sa budget ng cauldron o yung malaking torch or malaking structure na kung saan sisilabin yung apoy na naghuhudyat ng simula or yung commencement ng Southeast Asian Games. And at the release of this video, it's gonna be on the 30th of November, so that's this coming Saturday. Nakita ng Senado, specifically Senator Franklin Drilon, na kung tutuusin medyo overpriced daw ang yung sinasabi ng kaldero, yung structure na yun. And even former ABS-CBN reporter and karate athlete Gretchen Malalad shared her thoughts na parang na-frustrate siya na walang budget pagdating sa pagsuporta sa mga atleta, pero pagdating sa mga ganitong klaseng mga kaekan or something, meron silang budget doon. And the cracks begin to show when it comes to hospitality with the foreign athletes that are competing in the Southeast Asian Games. And siguro hindi ko na i-share or i-detail lahat yun kasi sobrang, sabihin na nating napaka low standards pagdating sa reputation natin bilang mga napaka hospitable na tao bilang mga Pilipino. So talagang siguro hindi ko na i-delve further yung ganun. Talagang that's very bullshitty if you ask me. Siguro we'll just have to wait and see kung paano i-handle ng Pilipinas yung mga ganong klaseng anomalies. It's a very bad PR crisis when it comes to for the Philippine government rather. So yun. And I guess I can coin this hashtag Kalderogate dun sa nangyari na yun. So talagang malay natin, ewan ko kung tutugma yun sa natin, sa algorithms natin. So we just have to find out. Next in the table, the president has banned vaping. And having a brother who vapes, sinasabi ko na sa kanya na wag na siyang mag-vape in public. Kung gusto niya talagang gawin yun, sa bahay na lang or on any private property. So siguro yun na lang din ang advice ko sa mga kababayan natin na nag-vape talaga, na iwas-iwasan na lang, or at the very least i-limit na lang sa private property yung pag-vape. Also, another thing that happened over last week, Panday Sining, a pseudonym or a nickname or a screen name for someone who is with an Akbayan youth vandalized assets of the city of Manila and has defended them on air. Siguro ang masasabi ko lang dito wala namang masama na i-air mo ang sentiments mo kahit mag-rally ka dyan or whatever. Pero kasi, come to think of it, bakit kailangan pang mahantong sa vandalism on state property? Lalong-lalo na sa pader ng isang high school. Come to think of it, hindi na dapat gawin or hindi na dapat itap ang mga grade 10 students ng Araulio High School sa may Taft Avenue sa Maynila para burahin yung mga graffiti or yung mga vandal signs na natanggap ng school na yon. So it's very tragic that we have to see things like that outside the country. First of all, the Pope has visited Thailand and as of this recording is currently visiting Japan. Ewan ko kung natapos na rin siya, but somehow he spent his weekend here in Asia, so we'll see how it goes. Also, there is also this meme na medyo nakakatawa kasi merong isang simbahan sa Mexico yata to na sobrang laki ng Santo Niño nila na parang Nativity Santo Niño yun na sobrang laki talaga makikita mo talaga sa sanctuary nun and it's been the butt of all memes last week. Sobrang nakita ko puro Attack on Titan references, so ewan ko lang. Other church news, Fernando Suarez, Filipino priest who allegedly has been gifted the gift of healing daw. He has been banned by the Diocese of Cubao. I don't know what is going on with Father Suarez, pero I'm pretty sure in the first place medyo suspicious yung motive niya na nagpakilala siya bilang healing priest or someone who has been gifted by God with healing. Kasi sa totoo lang hindi natin talaga masasabi na magiging instrumento tayo ng Diyos sa kung ano man sa ano man. Practicing this ministry is a bit of going across the line. So for for safety concerns for the faithful, the Bishop of Cubao issued issued the statement that he is banned from his Father Suarez is banned from his diocese. Also, another thing is that the media Archbishop Fulton Sheen is set to be beatified, if I'm not mistaken, December this year, bago matapos ang taon. It's been a long time coming for Fulton Sheen to be beatified. Yung mga successors niya sa Archdiocese of New York, medyo hindi talaga nila pinursue yung yung cause for canonization niya. So talagang nilipat lang sa ibang diocese sa Amerika, and thanks be to God that he's set to be beatified. Kasi prior to Mother Angelica and EWTN, Fulton Sheen has been the bishop who is the face of American Catholicism on their broadcast in their broadcast culture. This is even prior to Bishop Robert Barron. So yun lang, nakakatuwa lang din na ganun yung pangyayari. And isa pang balita sa ibang bansa, there are emergency medical technicians in Hong Kong who are arrested by police. And the reason why, eh, nilalapatan lang nila ng first aid yung mga protesters. So parang, it's very, it's very, it's, it has gone too political in that part of mainland Asia. And what can you expect? It's Red China, or the People's Republic of China, cracking down on protesters and dissenters and those who support them in any way. So, well, tignan lang natin kung anong mangyayari sa susunod, and I hope that it doesn't go the way it has gone 30 years ago in Tiananmen Square. So yun. You might have also noticed my previous video about the Ateneo Blue Eagles having a three-peat against the University of Santo Tomas Growling Tigers in the men's basketball finals of the UAAP. Nandito yan sa side na to. Pwede nyo i-check yun. Basically, the Eagles swept the season, and rightfully so. Napakalakas na talaga. Sobrang OP. No pun intended, I have to say. But the Growling Tigers, they have struggled, and they have proven themselves that at least a final slot proved them to be a force to be reckoned with, at least in the next season. So abangan na lang ang susunod na kabanata sa susunod na season. Now, for this week's Real Talk, papahapyawan ko lang ng konti dito kasi hanggang ngayon naging issue siya. There is this teacher who was nireklamo siya ng magulang ng isa sa mga estudyante niya dahil pinahiya daw siya sa klase. And come to think of it, dumaan siya kay Rafi Tulfo, and for some reason ang comment ko lang dyan ay bakit pa umabot sa national television yung issue na yun kung pwede naman siyang i-resolve in the four corners of the principal's office. So abangan nyo lang yung Real Talk pala dun sa na yun. Also, as I mentioned in my insight, I am also tackling about the Alex Gonzaga effect. Will Dasovich's video about celebrities venturing into YouTube, and how small YouTubers and legit YouTubers are facing the brunt of these guys. So one last thing na matik ako na rin nakalimutan, the Diocese of Maasin in Leyte has implemented an ad orientem celebration of their masses. Take note, this is in the ordinary form of the mass. The Bishop of Maasin ordered his priests to celebrate ad orientem starting Advent, and basically it's a very good move for those traditionalists, and siguro it also takes into context the way Catholics are supposed to offer mass or celebrate mass. So yun lang masasabi ko. And what do you think I missed in this video? So if ever I have missed something, please leave it in the comments below. I would very much appreciate it. If you also like this video, please leave a like, and please share as well, so that others might know that something like this exists. So I guess that's a wrap for me as of the moment, and with that said, this is Ian, and until then, see you next time. Bye guys.